Hey guys, how's it going? Today I'm going to talk about veganism and does that affect our energies? The dietary choices, do they affect our energies, the way we vibrate? So this is what I'm going to talk about in this video. In my experience, I've been almost 7 years vegan, and some periods I relapsed and then I got back again. But in my experience, to say the truth, it doesn't really alter your vibration. It's not the definitive aspect that determines if whether or not you're gonna have a high vibration or low vibration. For example, in the past 6 months, I stopped being vegan and decided to eat poultry and eggs and fish. I just don't eat what is that called? Pork and red meat. Those I don't eat them because it's not exciting. You see, this is the difference. You gotta listen to the guidance of what kind of food is best for your body. So you can only count on your guidance for that. You can dismiss all of the people who come with advice and stuff. Instead, go with your gut. Follow your gut feeling. What is more delicious? What sounds delicious? What seems like a good idea to eat? So I think it is called intuitive eating. This intuitive way to approach what food or drink you should drink or eat. So it all comes down to listening to your guidance. So if you are becoming a vegan because you are worried about the animals, that's fine. That's completely fine. But if you're denying your guidance system that craves that kind of food, those meats and poultry, that might not be a good experience. You're just creating stress for yourself, and you're not actually saving any animal if you're not saving yourself. So if you deny your impulses to eat certain kinds of meats and dairy and eggs, you gotta see for yourself if it's a sacrifice, you can't sacrifice yourself in order to save other animals. That's just counterintuitive. So be sure that the situation on the planet will change dramatically, and people are gonna shift towards more plant-based diets. But that's a process. You don't need to cut back on eating everything by now. There is a timeline that we are headed towards, and if you're listening to this video, you're probably heading towards this parallel reality of Earth where all animals are treated equally, and there's way less animal sacrifice. These things are gonna drop dramatically, and I see this future as if it was now, because everything happens in the now. And for sure we're gonna shift to a kinder way to treat animals. But as long as that doesn't come, you don't need to force yourself to stop eating meat just because everybody else is doing it, or just because a famous authority or famous celebrity told you to do. So it's more about intuitive eating. That's what it all comes down to. So it doesn't make sense. Do you agree with me that it doesn't make sense for you to sacrifice yourself in order to avoid other animals to be sacrificed? If you deny your urges, you're just stepping away. You're just stepping away from health and from well-being. So I know that there are certain social occasions like barbecues and Sunday dinner and lunch, and it's hard to do without that kind of food because it's all tradition and etc. But yeah, this is what Bashar says as well. He says the same thing as I'm saying, that certain bodies, certain types, blood types, they are more favorable to certain foods. For example, the O type is more people who crave meat, and the A type is more like people who people who eat more vegetables and etc. So don't beat yourself up if you ate something, red meat or any kind of food that is not included in a vegan package. There's do nothing wrong, you don't have to blame yourself for that. That's it. That's the guilt. It's way worse than eating a meat, kind of meat, certain kinds of meat. The guilt releases in the body some certain hormones. There are stress-related hormones. So you're not doing any good if you just release stress hormones from denying the food that you're craving to eat. So yeah, this is what I had to tell you guys. Don't blame yourself if you eat something that doesn't fit into the vegan category. You're doing nothing wrong, alright? And know that a brighter future is coming ahead of us, in which animals are more fairly treated. And like cattle ranching is gonna occupy less space and less deforestation will happen. There's gonna be a remarkable reorganization of crops and camps and whatnot. So yeah, this is it, guys. If you wanna work with me one-on-one personally to raise your vibes and help you with all this process related to raising your vibes, don't forget to send me a message on Instagram. The link is in the description. And I see you guys. Bye for now. Bye.